Yo, what's good, guys? We're back in the garage, but today I have something really exciting to announce. We got our first sponsor. We are partnering with A&A out of Hamilton, and I couldn't be happier. I've had the best service there, nicest guys, very knowledgeable. With that being said, we have some goodies that are going to be here in the following few weeks. But for now, we are going to be possibly taking the motor back out again, put it back on the engine stand. I just want to see kind of how it fits. We will be taking off the intake here, and we are going to be throwing in these babies. Got some Holley Sniper EFI fuel rails, courtesy of A&A. We also will be mounting fuel regulator that we got from A&A. Yeah, so that's about it for now, but yeah, maybe we'll pop this back out. We know that everything fits. We know we have the hood clearance now. Yeah, other than that, we got some things to figure out with our braking system, with the Chase Bays brake booster delete that we got. I've got it kind of sitting here. It's gonna just do nothing right now, but the other thing that I would like to do is eventually start cutting out. We need to make room for a bigger rad in this, but we're limited by space here. So I think what we're going to do eventually, probably not today, but maybe we'll see how far we get, is possibly planning out how we're going to mount it and cut out the pieces here so that we can drop the rad inside here. So we have a little more space and enough for our shroud. Yeah, other than that, let's get started. Okay, after a long while, we got that back out. That was a little bit of a pain to get done, but yeah, it's out. Okay, what's next? I think we're gonna put on the rails. Let's put on the rails. So the first thing we're gonna do is take off the old fuel rails, and they're not even tight. Okay, cool. There's some stuff in here. Okay, off camera, I was fiddling around with this. These are not the correct rails for our car. So we're gonna pop those back on, leave it alone, and we'll move on to the next thing. Maybe we'll move on to the, whoops, almost dropped you guys. Next, I think we'll move on to the Chase Bays brake lines kit. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm in. Okay, so we're going to have our line go all the way down here to our proportioning valve. This is going down to our front brake. This guy is going down to our passenger side brake. And this is going to our back brakes. not have enough braking force. Okay, compressor's done. Take this off. Take a look underneath. And if the tool doesn't work that you don't have, and that one doesn't work, just resort to violence. Wow. I can't get those off. Don't break it. Okay, so for the most part, we are not winning today. So that's not great. We got the bias valve on them. We got the lines run. I can't take the wheels off to finish it. I obviously don't have anything strong enough, and I don't know where my big breaker bar is, so... what else can we do? We could start taking apart the dash. Or you know what? We could also finish up our gas pedal, which is right there. Thank you to Emily for the amazing Christmas present. And always supporting my shit. But, yeah, I guess we could start taking it apart. You could put the bezel in, get the dash out. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to cut it there, folks. Cut my loss. We'll come back on a different day. So, I thought about it. I thought I could install the fuel pressure regulator. So what I've done so far is I've switched the bracket. And I think I'm going to mount it here. So I've marked out half here. Can make a line and drill it out. So I've made the marks, hit a punch, it's time to drill. Maybe if I had a good bit. Okay, it's a few days later. We're gonna be doing some cutting. Yeah, I ended up getting that piece mounted. It was a pain in the ass to drill, but it's in there. The next thing I kind of want to do, I got to make room for the new rad. So I got to cut my little structure here. It's rotted anyway, so I'm going to have to replace it. But yeah, I think if I can get the rad right to here, right to the edge, and pull it in and down, we should be able to have enough room to fit our motor no problem with a good inch to spare. So let's get into it. Got my earplugs in. I got my glasses on.